back to another video. If you're new, my name is Emma and I post videos revolving my nursing school experience and my overall college life. It's currently Sunday, November 12th at 8:22 a.m. and I'm actually heading to work. I have a very long week ahead of me. Tomorrow I have my next chemistry exam and clinical, same day. So it's gonna be, I have to get some really good sleep tonight, pretty much is what I'm trying to say. I'm definitely gonna do more studying tonight for chemistry, like last minute studying. And then I need to work out. I need to maybe look over some micro. I have to do my pre-lab for my last ever chemistry lab, which is so exciting. I did my lab report for my last week's chem lab last night, so I just need to do my pre-lab tonight because I'm not going to want to do it tomorrow night because I'm going to be exhausted from having my exam and clinical on the same day. But anyway, we're going to head to work and I will see you guys afterwards. It's going to be so busy in the store today. I just got back from work. It is 4:54 and the store was literally insane today. Like, it was so busy, and it's because it's the Sunday before, well, not the Sunday before Thanksgiving, but it was like, it's a Sunday and Thanksgiving is around the corner, so it's gonna be busy. So it was crazy. Very, very hectic day. But the day went by fast and now I'm here at my apartment. I'm going to unpack my lunchbox and everything. I just got, for the week, I just got some broccoli, organic broccoli florets, sweet potato. So I'm gonna have a really delicious shrimp bowl that I made the other night. I'm gonna have that tonight, and it has I put spinach, shrimp that I cook on the frying pan, and then I air fry, cut and peel sweet potato, air fry it for 20 minutes, super good. Some broccoli, chickpeas, and that'll be that. It's super good. I'm gonna go down to the gym soon. I'm just gonna like sit for a few minutes because I just got back from work and I'm really tired. Good evening. It's much later in the day. It is 9:12 and I'm sitting here. I'm about to do some last minute studying before my exam tomorrow morning. I am gonna go to campus at around 7:30 before my exam and then do some like last minute review. That typically helps me a lot before my exams. After I got home from work, I had a snack and then I went to Walmart with Mimi because she needed to get something, so I just went with her. And then I went down to the gym and then I ate dinner, and then me and Mimi went down to the sauna. So we were in there for a bit and it was really like relaxing. I'm so exhausted. I just want to go to sleep, but I do need to do like just some review before I go to sleep because sleeping helps memories stick better. And like studying right before bed is also, it's really good to help your information transfer to your long-term memory. So I'm literally exhausted and I have clinical right after my exam tomorrow. I'm gonna be so tired. Good morning. It's 6:30. Happy exam and clinical day. At least the sun is up. Good morning, it is 7:50 and I'm heading to campus to prepare like last minute review for my exam. I need to get gas because my gas light's on, and then we're gonna go to campus and wish me luck. Exam time. I just got back to my apartment. I just took my exam. I don't really know what to think. Like, I don't know how to feel. The thing is, like, I studied certain equations and certain like things so much and they weren't even on the exam, which is so frustrating because I was so confident on like specific heat capacity and how to solve for them, and he didn't even ask a single question about it, which sucked because he made it seem like it was going to be really important. And I was like, okay, just a little frustrating, but I'm happy to be done with it. Now it's 10:30 and I'm back at my apartment. I'm about to have my lunch and get changed and get ready for clinical. Me, Azim, and Mimi all have clinical together this morning, so she's gonna come change. We're gonna get ready together and then head over to our clinical. Hey, I know the lighting in here is really bad, but it is now 5 o'clock and I'm home from clinical. I just showered and everything. I had clinical and I actually passed out today in clinical. I knew this would happen. Like I was always like in the back of my mind, I was like, I better not pass out in clinical. Like I'm not gonna be that student who passes out. So one of the student nurses who was there, who was running the clinic, because the student nurses run these clinics for my school, and she was telling us how like she got 1 hour of sleep last night, and I was like, oh, like that's not good. And she was there last time I was at this clinic as well. So she worked really hard and she's always like, go, go, go. And she passed out herself. Like she fainted out of nowhere. Like she seemed perfectly fine before. I didn't see her like leading up to it. I did see it happen because I was in the hallway and she was walking by and she's like, so she fainted. Thank God someone caught her. And literally like as soon as that happened, I was like in shock. I was like everyone thankfully acted quick because like it was a healthcare center, like we all know what to do. Like me and like the other girls observing, we kind of just like stood back and let everyone else like do their thing. And like I started to feel like my heart race and I was like, oh God, like this is not good, because like I don't know if I mentioned, but I have a really bad reaction to things like this. And I start to like, so what happens is my heart rate skyrockets, my blood pressure depletes, and that's when I start to get like nauseous and I can't hear, and the whole 9 yards, right? Yeah, start to feel my heart race and I'm like, oh God, this isn't good. So I kneeled down because there's nowhere for me to sit. There's no chairs that I could find. So I just like kneeled, and Mimi was like, Emma, do you need to sit down? And I was like, no, it's fine. I'll just kneel. It's fine. And then I asked like, can someone please go get my water? And they went to get my water and they said they couldn't find it. So then I go back, I stand up and I go to the back to get my water. And I just remember me grabbing my water, opening it, and then like taking a sip, and then I dropped my water bottle. Like I remember spilling it everywhere, and like I was holding a patient chart, dropped the patient chart, and that's all I remember from like before it happened. And then Mimi was telling me she just saw, Mimi was like, Emma, and then she literally saw me like look over, and then like I was like out, and I was like, oh my God. And then I just remember like when I woke up, I was like half conscious, and I remember someone lifting, because there was nowhere for me to lay down. I did not want to lay on the ground because the girl who passed out initially, she was laying on the cot that they had. So I didn't want to lay on the ground. I was not gonna lay on that nasty ground. So there was 2 chairs. So I tried to like make a makeshift bed, and I was like, I could only like sit down and like lean back in the one chair. I couldn't even get my feet on the other chair because I was already out at that point. And I just remember someone lifting up my legs, and I was like, what the hell is happening? I was like so confused. Someone was lifting up my legs, putting my legs on the other chair so I can like kind of lay horizontal so the blood could go back to my head. So everyone told me like that I was like translucent, like this color. Like everyone told me I was like white, like my face just lost all of its color. My lips were completely white, and they said I was sweaty, I was clammy, and I was like, holy like, and then they put the blood pressure cuff on my arm, and I was like, what the hell's happening? Like, what is going on? They had the pulse ox thing on my finger, and I looked over at the screen because I did automatic blood pressure, and it was, okay, keep in mind, my blood pressure is always in normal range, 120 over 80, like usually any variation is like 2 to 4 numbers, no more or less than that. Fix the lighting in here, it's really bad. My blood pressure, when they took my blood pressure, 70 over 40. I don't think I'd ever had my blood pressure taken before while that episode was happening, because this has happened in the past with like doctor's offices and like vaccines and everything. It hasn't happened in a long time, like since I think the last time was when I got my blood taken over the summer, and it was just like, so my blood pressure was 70 over 40, and I was like, holy like that was, everyone was like, oh my God, because that's like really low, especially because my blood pressure is usually normal. So I saw that, and then they gave me they gave me a Kind bar and some apple juice to drink, and that, like they said, the color started to come back to my face and everything, and I tried drinking some water, and it was just so scary. And I passed out in clinical, and then 30 minutes later, after I regained consciousness, I was totally fine. Like I sat down for 45 minutes. One of the nursing students, the one who actually passed out, she's great. She seriously is like, as soon as she was fine again, she was like, all right, who wants to take my blood glucose? Just so like we can practice. So I got to use a blood glucose thing for the first time, and it was really easy. Like, and that was my first time ever like using something to puncture skin. Like I've never, because I'm so scared of needles and stuff like that. So I did it, and I was perfectly fine. Like I started to feel a little, like my heart starting to race a little bit, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna take deep breaths. I'm not gonna pass out again. And it was fine. So I'm really proud of myself that I got to do that, or that I did that successfully today without any sort of reaction. So that's good. But yeah, definitely never gonna forget this clinical. Good morning, it is 7 a.m. and I went to sleep at 9 last night because I was just exhausted after clinical. So I got 9 hours of sleep, which is great. I'm feeling nice and energized, and today, this morning at 9, I have my very last chemistry lab, and I'm so happy that it's finally over, because chemistry lab has just been a struggle this whole semester. So let's have breakfast and then get ready for the day. Time to go to my last ever chem lab, and I'm so happy. And then afterwards we're gonna study for microbiology, because I have my micro exam next Tuesday, and we're gonna do some homework. I have a lot of stuff to do. I have to do my clinical journal for yesterday's clinical. I have to do like stats practice problems, start my data analysis. Good evening. It is now, I think, 5:45. Yeah, 5:40, and I'm back in my apartment. I stayed after microbiology lecture, and I studied in the nursing lounge for a couple hours for microbiology, because I have my micro exam on Tuesday next week, and it was a really productive study sesh. That's like my favorite place to study, because it's like always quiet, always empty. It's super like motivating for me, because there's like a view and everything. I don't know. So it was just really nice, and I just had a snack when I got back because I got really, really hungry. I just had some wheat thins and a banana with some almond butter. So it was good. Mimi and I are going to see Priscilla tonight, the movie about Elvis's wife. So that's going to be nice to like get a break from, you know, school for a couple hours and everything. So I'm excited. And tomorrow night Will's going to come and stay with me. So I'm also extremely excited about that. I'm still waiting to hear about my chemistry exam score. I'm nervous to see it. Like, I don't know. I'm dreading looking at my score, but I also want to know at the same time. It's weird. I don't know. But yes, I was just thinking, like, I'm so excited and so happy that I'm done with chemistry lab forever. I just need to do my very last lab report, and then I'll be done. And my professor said today in lab that there's no final exam. Like when he told us, everyone was like freaking out. I was so happy, because I was fully expecting there to be a final, because he told us that there was going to be a final, and it's on the syllabus. And he told us today that the chem department decided that there's no final. Once I finish this lab report for today's lab, I'll be completely done with chemistry lab forever. And he said that we should know our final grades by the end of the week. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but our chemistry lab grade is 25% of our chemistry overall grade, because for this semester, chemistry lab and lecture are combined, kind of like the grades are combined. So we don't get like an independent grade for our chemistry lab. It's 25% of our lecture grades. So right now I have a 92 in chem lab, so that's going to be a good safety cushion for lecture. Good morning. It is now the next day. It is 8:26, and I'm about to head to campus for chemistry lecture, and then that'll be that. I'm gonna do a lot of homework and studying in between chem and stats today, because Will's coming over tonight, so I want to get as much work done as possible. Here's my fit. I just have my Abercrombie jeans, my Princess Polly puffer, my Uggs, and then this long sleeve bodysuit, black bodysuit I got from Francesca's when I worked there way back when. After today, I only have a few chem lectures left, and I only have one more chem exam. We are almost there. Hello everyone, it is much later in the day. It is now 5:39 and I just finished prepping for my microbiology lab tomorrow, and after chemistry in between stats, I did a set of stats practice problems, and I studied a lot for my microbiology exam next Tuesday, and I'm gonna study some more right now. I'm exhausted, but still have some stuff I have to do today, so I gotta push through, but I'm gonna go to the gym after I finish doing some more studying for micro, and then Will's gonna come not until late because he gets off work really late, so I'm gonna have to stay awake. But I'm excited to see him because it's been almost 2 weeks since we've seen each other, so it'll be really nice to be able to spend time together. The computer's gonna die soon, so when it does die, that's my sign that I need to stop, because I'm already exhausted, and I'm just gonna get more tired as the day goes on. But when I was on campus, I printed out 3 more lecture notes. So I printed out non-specific host defenses, specific host defenses, and vaccines. Yeah, I am actually almost done with my notes for non-specific host defenses. I spent like 2 hours sitting there studying from the textbook, and I'm glad I did because I'm feeling really good after doing that. But I really hope that I can like recall all the information from the exam because it is very hefty. My computer has officially died, so I'm going to the gym now. I'm just wearing my Aerie leggings and this like mauve, I think they're called like rust or something, and then my black Ebda Street tank and my Hokas, which I don't have on right now. I haven't lifted in a long time. Like, I haven't lifted weights like in quite some time, but I still have like my muscle and my shoulder muscle and everything from over the summer when I was at the gym every single day. All I got to do was walk on the treadmill because someone stole one of the exercise mats and they haven't returned it in weeks, so I couldn't do my abs and Pilates. Good morning, it is 9 o'clock. Mimi and I are going to Starbucks because it's Red Cup Day, and then we're gonna come back, or she's not coming back because she has class, but I'm gonna come back because Will's here still, and then we're gonna go down to the gym and then shower. I'm gonna study and then go to microbiology lecture at 12. I just got back to my apartment and had my last ever microbiology lab, and I just cannot believe this semester is coming to an end. Like, I'm so relieved. And also I got my chemistry exam score back and I passed, and that is all that matters. I'm very happy. I got a 75, which normally I would be upset over a 75, but in chemistry, a 75 is pretty much an A because chemistry is hard, especially my professor. Like, he doesn't teach, like, I don't learn much from my professor because of the way he teaches, so I have to teach everything myself. Like, I have to teach everything to myself, so I'm really like so happy, and that exam was so hard too, so I'm really happy. And now I only have one more chem exam and then one more lab report to do for chemistry, which is due on Tuesday next week, and then I'm done with chemistry after my last exam, obviously. And like I said, I had my last ever bio lab today, so I'm also really happy about that. And we just have our lab final, which is a practical and a 13-question written exam, 1 question from each experiment, so that won't be too difficult, I don't think. The practical is just a streak plate and a gram stain. I just have a few results I need to write in from, or a few questions I need to answer based on results from last week's lab. And then I just have to answer a couple questions about today's lab, which was super easy. We just like recorded data from plates that were already done. And our plates, because last week we did a bacteriophage lab. So we looked at our plates today and then looked at pre-made plates, like, and counted the plaques and everything. It was super easy. He literally played like lo-fi music and let us just like work independently. It was super nice. And it was a great way to end off the semester for that lab. So that's pretty much it. And yeah, so we collected a bunch of data from like the plates and stuff, and like we have to answer questions, which I already started doing. And again, more measurements of plaque size and stuff. So super easy day and not much work to do. I'm so happy. It's been such a struggle. Like this whole semester has just been so tough. So I'm so grateful that I'm almost done. And today in microbiology lecture, we talked about diseases of the skin. It was really interesting. Like I actually loved today's lecture, and we started infections of the immune system. So that was also interesting. So I'm really nervous. I have my micro exam on Tuesday, and then my final exam, which is the week when we come back from Thanksgiving, I'm pretty sure. So I'm gonna study for microbiology and then finish writing in all my lab stuff. And then I'm probably gonna start on my chemistry lab report, or finish it because I already started it, but I'm gonna finish it so I can just turn that in and completely be done with chemistry lab forever. So let's do that. So tired. I just did a little bit more studying for micro, and I'm trying so hard to stay awake right now, but I just uploaded my immunization records to the website that my nursing school is using for like background check, and to upload all of our documents. Like when we get BLS certified, we upload that to there. When we get TB tested, we upload the results to there. You know, I just uploaded my immunization records and my physical form. I scanned it and uploaded it. So once I get all that done, I'm gonna feel a lot better. I'm gonna eat dinner soon because it's 7 something. Like I think it's like 7 o'clock right now. And I wanna go to sleep early tonight because me and Will were up pretty late last night and I'm exhausted. So, and I work tomorrow. Good morning. It is 8:21 and I'm leaving for work now. And I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit like under the weather, like I don't know if you can hear, but a little nasally, and like I have like nasal drip, and like my throat kind of like hurts a little bit in the morning, like in the last couple days. Usually goes away after like an hour or two of being up, but I'm a little concerned because I have clinical on Monday and an exam on Tuesday. But I'm gonna end this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for following along for another week in my life. It's almost the end of the semester. I only have about 2 weeks left, and one more clinical for this semester. I'm probably gonna vlog next week as well, so that'll be really fun. Let's go to work, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.